Saving money has never been harder, and here's the uncomfortable truth most people won't admit. For the first time in modern history, doing the right thing with money is actively making people poorer. You budget, you skip luxuries, you save every month, and yet life feels more expensive every single year. Rent climbs, food prices jump, insurance renewals sting, and your savings account just sits there, barely moving. You look at it and think, what's the point? But here's what nobody tells you. This feeling isn't emotional, it's mathematical. Across the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada, millions of young professionals are saving more than previous generations did at the same age, yet feeling less financially secure. Not because they're irresponsible, but because inflation has quietly erased years of effort. When prices rise faster than your money grows, your savings don't protect you. They shrink. This matters now more than ever because people are following advice that worked perfectly in the past, but fails in today's financial system. They're playing by old rules in a completely new game, and that gap is costing them years of progress. For decades, the formula was simple. Work hard, save consistently, avoid unnecessary debt, retire comfortably. And for our parents and grandparents, this strategy worked. Savings accounts paid real interest. Inflation stayed low. Housing was affordable. One income could support an entire household. Back then, saving money wasn't exciting, but it was powerful. Money in the bank actually grew in real terms. It protected your future, but that world is gone. Interest rates stayed low for years. Living costs exploded. Asset prices like real estate and stocks surged far faster than wages. Saving didn't fail because people changed. It failed because the system changed. And at the center of this shift is inflation. Inflation isn't dramatic. It doesn't announce itself, but it is relentless. If inflation runs at 6% and your savings earn 2%, you lose 4% of purchasing power every single year. Quietly, invisibly, consistently. That means your money buys less food, less housing, less freedom, and less time. You don't feel it in 1 month. You feel it over years. And that's why so many people say, I'm saving more, but life feels harder. Because mathematically, it is. Meanwhile, something else is happening at the same time. People who own assets aren't standing still. Stocks, real estate, and businesses tend to rise with inflation. If you own them, inflation pushes you upward. If you hold cash, inflation pushes you backward. This is the divide no one explains in school. After major economic crises, especially in recent years, governments created enormous amounts of new money to stabilize economies. That money didn't flow into savings accounts first. It flowed into markets. Asset prices inflated. Cash was diluted. Savings accounts were never designed for this environment. Yet most people still rely on them as if nothing changed. That's why saving money feels useless now. Not because saving is bad, but because cash is no longer a store of value. It's a temporary parking place. This creates a dangerous psychological trap. People start thinking, why bother saving at all? So they overspend, or they give up, or they chase risky shortcuts, hoping to escape the pressure. But here's the critical distinction almost everyone misses. Saving is not useless. Saving alone is useless. Savings should not be your strategy. Savings should be your fuel. Fuel for investing. Fuel for opportunity. Fuel for flexibility. Smart money does not sit still anymore. High-income professionals and experienced investors understand this shift. They still save, but with intention. They keep emergency cash for safety, short-term liquidity for flexibility, and they put long-term money into things that grow faster than inflation. Because money that grows at 8 or 10% outpaces inflation over time. Money that grows at 1 or 2% quietly disappears. This isn't about gambling. It's about participating in the economy instead of watching it pass you by. The real goal was never to see a bigger number in a savings account. The real goal is freedom, time, options, the ability to make choices without panic. Money itself is no longer security. Cash flow and ownership are. When people say saving doesn't work anymore, what they're really saying is that old advice doesn't work in a new world. And that's not a personal failure. It's a systems issue. Once you understand how the system actually works, something shifts. You stop feeling behind. You stop blaming yourself. And you start making smarter decisions with clarity instead of fear. Saving money isn't stupid, but stopping at saving is. Use savings as a tool, not a destination. Because in today's economy, standing still means falling behind. Playing safe can be the riskiest move of all, and understanding the system matters more than working harder. If this made you rethink money even a little, that's already a win.